Hi everyone, welcome to day number 3 or day number 3, you may say, today because we have
Mexican tortilla soup.
Mexican tortilla soup, which is going to be, I think, a favorite of yours. If you like just a little bit of heat, this is not super spicy, and again, we can make this as spicy as we want. All these soups are very adjustable. It's kind of like your belt.
Which you eat soup for a week.
And hopefully it'll go down for you, which will be great.
There you go.
So, but today we thought we'd bring a little bit of spiciness. There's a spicy character in the holiday movie tradition. The Grinch. He's a bit spicy. He is filled with arsenic sauce, but we won't be using that today, which is good. Okay, so honey, tell us what we're going to be doing. And remember, by the way, the phrase pays so you can get your Fixate cookbook. But honey, tell us what we are
Okay, so right now in the pot, I have a mirepoix. It is called a mirepoix. I've got the onions, the carrots, and the celery all sauteing in the pot.
Would you say tres things already?
Our kids take Spanish and
Very
we
good.
make so much fun of him right now.
All right, so continue.
So that's going right now. You can see just letting that soften up a little bit.
Mm-hmm.
So we're going to put in a little jarred jalapeno. So I use like 3 little slices and just kind of squished them up in there. So that's going to add a little bit of the heat. This is 4 teaspoons of my own taco seasoning blend. If you don't know it, you should know it.
It will be in the blog post so you can see that.
I reference it all the time.
You can use regular stuff like taco seasoning from the store, but
whatever.
don't, because this is so much better and it's cheaper and it goes and it's cleaner.
So garlic, fire roasted tomatoes. If you don't want to use fire roasted, use regular. You can use canned, you can use fresh as long as it's chopped or diced. We're going to put in black beans, give you some nice protein. Frozen corn, about a cup of that, and a cup and a half of cooked chicken breast.
Very good. So we'll get to the actual putting this all together. So we'll hit a different camera angle, and it'll be good stuff.
Okay. So basically, you can put these in whatever order you want. I'm going to put the garlic in just to cook that off a teensy bit with the mirepoix. But everything else, you can literally just dump it. I'm going to put the broth in last because I just don't like things to splash. So I'm going to put in a can of tomatoes, the can of black beans. Hopefully that'll come out. Ooh, that's a nice sound. Stir that up a little bit. This is a really great soup to serve to your family. With our kids, we make them like a quesadilla to go on the side. You can really jazz it up with sour cream or cheddar cheese at the end if you're not eating super clean like we were trying. Jalapenos going in.
Jerry put the taco seasoning. So
I did. Yeah, everybody saw that, right?
Mm-hmm.
Corn. I like frozen corn. I like to keep it around. If you have canned or if you're super cool and have fresh, I use that word super way too often.
It's super. That's
my kids at school say it at home, and I had a mom come in and she was working with us and I started talking to her. She goes, "That's why my kid says super all the time, because you say it all the time." And I do.
Because it's super.
Okay, that's the last thing. And then we're just going to put in this broth. I've got 6 cups. This is still my turkey broth. This is the last of my turkey broth from Thanksgiving. So it's bone broth. And that's it. So what I'm going to do is just let this cook for half an hour, hour. I could put it in the crock pot and let it go for 6 hours, and it's going to be delicious. If I was going to eat this, I would put a little dollop of Greek yogurt on top, but you can do whatever you like. And they call it tortilla soup because you can crunch up tortillas and put it on top instead of like a noodle or something like that, but we're not going to do that, but you can.
We wanted to mention today for you to use a little bit of the topic for the tortilla part of this is to use literally corn tortillas, so that you can get it really pretty much any store. We get ours at Aldi. And in those corn tortillas, when you bake them, and you maybe brush them, slice them up. Yep, slice them up into little, now in this case, so we would sometimes make chips with this, but you can even slice these into little strips. And then, you can put a little bit of, if you wanted to do spray with a little bit of olive spray and a little bit of sea salt or Himalayan sea salt, which would be great.
Bake them up. 350,
Yep.
375
Which
for
is
12 minutes.
very clean and keeps it on the low side of things, which is
You
great.
could chop up a little
Yep.
avocado, put it on top.
Yep.
You
Oh,
good?
lots of different options.
So many options. Maybe you can share your ideas with
Very,
us.
very good. So, for the phrase that pays for today to win your Fix-Ate cookbook, we from the movie, which we love, the Grinch. You're a foul one, Mr. Grinch. You're a
Nasty,
wasty skunk. Yeah.
So nasty, wasty skunk.
We figured,
There
why
were
not?
so many choices in that song. I
We're-
was partial to triple-decker toadstool sandwich with
But
arsenic
it's
sauce.
maybe so much. So we're just gonna stick with nasty, wasty skunk.
Nasty, wasty
Is
skunk.
your phrase for the day, or there was the nauseous super nos, which is
I like that one.
another option. But
Yes.
anyway. Okay, guys. Well, thanks for listening. We hope you're enjoying this so far. Once again, make sure that you are checking in with that. And then if you do have this and you want to share these recipes with friends, absolutely feel free to share those on your timeline. That means a lot to us because really what we're trying to do is continually spread out this whole movement of being healthy. And healthy as a lifestyle means that we've got to include cooking. We got to include cooking.
It's a big
And
part.
here's the thing is I love to work out. That's my side of things. I love to do. And this gal loves to cook. And we've just made those adjustments, little bitty adjustments over the years to help us now to eat a lot differently. And we mentioned this back when we did our Croctober thing, is that we eat a lot different than we did about 5-6 years ago.
for sure.
Substantially different. So it's great stuff, and it's that nutrition is definitely a process, and little things, even just recipe by recipe, improving it, which is good. And some of the tips that Lisa's given to us, I think hopefully will be great tools for you. So looking forward to the next couple days, and hope you guys have a great one. Let's go.